Alright, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. It's our 100th video and I'm so glad that I've had your support all these years. It really keeps me going, you know, that your comments, your likes, and even your interactions. Heaps of you guys call me for help and I'm so grateful for all the support. It really keeps me going. Now for the next few videos, I'm here in my workshop and we're going to be talking about home circuitry and how to go about fixing the different types of circuits that you might the different types of components that you might encounter in your house. If you're not a subscriber yet, leave me a like, share and subscribe my videos. And also I do have the Punggol Handyman memberships. You can contribute to the channel, join a community, and yeah, just click the join link down below and you can find out more about it. Well, let's get into it. Right, today we are talking about the light circuit in your house. In general, most HDBs are wired this way. Now if you look through your house, you will see switches, you will see lights, you will see fans, various components, but one thing you won't see are the wires, and the wires are hidden in your walls. Now if you strip away all the walls and the conduit and stuff, you will probably see something like this in most households. It's a simple circuit and they run in parallel. And what that means is if you have one component, for instance this light bulb, if you take it out, the other light bulb will still work because power is still supplied to that component, right? And you may hear this term a lot, the daisy chain. Now what is the daisy chain? Well, it's just a casual term that homeowners, DIYers, electricians and the sort we use to describe a circuit that's linked together. Yeah, so I'll bring you in for a closer look. Now I know that some of you guys are going to say, oh, you know, there's no RCCB, there's no MCCB and yada yada yada. Well, this is just a mock-up, a simplified version of a parallel circuit, and just to highlight these simplified concepts for DIYers to learn. This is to simulate the circuit breaker box, and it has a live line which goes through all these switches. I'm going to be taking out each of these panels so you can have a closer look. Alright, so I've removed the covers and you can see what's going on in your switches. Here you see 3 wires and over there you see 2 wires, and this is the daisy chain. What's happening here is you have power coming from your circuit breaker going to the COM port of the first switch. It's joined to the second wire which then supplies power to this switch. This switch then has a line which goes up to this light bulb, and this switch has a line which goes up to that light bulb, and both of them join the neutral line back into your circuit breaker. A few of you ask me, why do I see 3 wires inside, and what's wrong? Why do I have 3 wires? Do I actually need 3 wires? And what's gonna happen is that if you remove one wire, if this wire is not connected and you turn on your circuit breaker, you won't have power coming through that light. So it's very important to identify which is your lifeline and to make sure that they're both connected together. That's done. So as you can see, now when I turn it on, turn this one on as well, the whole circuit is supplied. Similarly, for the neutral, the neutral lines only come out from the light. So there are no neutral lines inside your switches. It's live and load. So live comes from your house. This is your live line, and this is your load, the load which is onto your circuit. From your light, then you have a live and a neutral. So if you don't see a neutral in your switch, don't freak out. Alright, similarly here, if I remove one of the neutrals, let's say I take this one out, put that one right there. Okay, let's just hang that loose. Now I turn it on. I only get power into one light, and that's because that neutral has been removed from the said daisy chain. So make sure that all your neutrals are connected and all your lifelines are connected to your load, and all your lights should light up. No problem. So in a nutshell, that is a simple parallel circuit in your house. The power comes in from your circuit breaker and supplies the switches in parallel. This switch has 3 wires because it's in the middle of the daisy chain and it has to supply power to the next switch. This switch only has 2 wires inside because that is the end of the daisy chain. The switches then power the lights, which then connects back to your circuit breaker. Well, that's a simplified version of how your house is connected. I hope you like that. Remember, leave me a like, share and subscribe. Join my memberships if you have not. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.